Okay, folks, you wanted it, you got it, you asked for it, I'm going to deliver for you. I just want to let you know a few things. I've got about 5 videos that I posted up right after the GAF videos, I think 4 or 5 videos. They're old videos from an old channel. I said that a lot on the old videos, like, oh, check out this channel, check out that channel. Forget about it, okay? This is my main channel. I don't want even, like, it's called Solid Gold Nameplate, if you guys are interested in checking it out. It has the videos that I've posted recently, those 5 videos, and it has a video about goldsmithing by Tim McCrate. Those were about a year old, so it's like not relevant anymore. The haircut video, the haircut was like last February. It's coincidental that actually happened. I started making that channel a year ago last weekend. So it's kind of coincidental that now this time of year rolls around and I'm ready to make videos on YouTube again. It's very weird how life works. Full circle. Anyway, also I want to mention about the comments. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. One thing I do want to mention is that a couple people have commented and said stuff like, okay, I'll quote, why don't you show people this? Or why don't you show people that? And obviously, like, by the tone of their comment, the tone of their voice, I can understand that they already know how to do these tricks. And if you're watching, you know who you are. It's not a bad thing. I'm just going to let you know that I want people to come to me asking me for new tricks, stuff they don't know. You know, someone's asked me to show autograph, but they said it like this: why don't you show your fans autographed by Justin Miller? It's like, you know what? If you already know how to do autographed and no one else has asked, I'm not going to do it. But if you guys are interested in stuff like that, I want you to ask me for specific tricks. I know them all. I'm not going to say that, but I know all of them for the most part. And if I don't know them, message me. I'll find out about it. I'll learn it, and I'm going to message you back through my video Tubi thing. Also, video responses. Show me how you guys are doing the trick. Show me better variations on the trick if you think. Show me how you're doing it. If you learned it, you want to show off a little bit, video response me. It doesn't only go onto my page. It also goes onto your web page as well. So then you have something that you can show off. So that's all I want to say about that. But we're getting into something called RIZER. I wasn't sure if I wanted to say this stuff, but I'm actually going to put it as the name of the video. I'm not going to care, okay? Because I do have a conscience, and I do know these guys try and make a living from this stuff, but like I said before, and I'll say it again, I have only 160, 180, 200 subscribers, something like that in the near future, so not too worried about it, not too worried about it. So, it originated with a card rising on a piece of paper. This trick, you'd be on the stage. I've seen it before when I was younger. You draw a card on a piece of paper on the stage, and the card would rise out of there. And many variations came from this after, but this is, in my opinion, the best. This is the most impactful. You're doing it on your own skin. It's very, 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 very strong. The setup, it doesn't take too long to set up. If you're doing it at restaurants, it's really good for restaurants because the setup takes maybe a minute, minute and a half, and you can always go in the back room and set it up real quick. And you can have it on your skin for about 10, 15, 20 minutes before it actually gets ruined if you don't do the trick, you know. So you can set it up, go out there, do a couple tricks, whatever, force a couple cards, do the effect, and it's really, really, really strong. So yeah, like I said, you're going to need a couple card forces for this. I've gone over a couple in my last videos, but I'm going to go over some easy ones with you guys, the ones that I prefer to do. On this trick we call RIZER. So the first item you'll need is a regular Sharpie marker. The second item, and this is optional, but in my opinion it is necessary, a must, is also a red Sharpie marker. It just looks a heck of a lot better when you draw the card black and a red card pops up. You have more of a visual eye-popping effect. You know, it's just, especially if you're outside. In dim lighting, it's kind of iffy, but if you're outside, the sun is radiating, and even if the sun's not out, the clouds are out, it's just much better if you have two different colors. So, also, secret ingredient is Elmer's cement. Art supplies, hardware stores, thousands of places. Elmer's is the best rubber cement out there. It holds the longest. Nothing I could say more. I use this for a lot of effects. I also use this for when I'm making gimmick cards of my own. Like I mentioned, Two-Faced in the other video is a good DVD to get if you want to do multiple Two-Faced cards and you want to make a bunch of them in a row. This is the good stuff. This stuff never comes apart. What else? You're going to put this glue on your arm. So I got some things here. If you're going to use this to shave your arm before the effect, don't do it before the effect. Actually, don't use this at all. Because if you're shaving, you're opening up all your pores, you're getting all the dead skin off there at the same time, and you put that rubber cement on there, it's going to seep into your skin, it's going to sting, it's going to make your skin red, it's going to hurt. The best thing to use is your electric trimmer, not a razor. There's a variation here of how, see if I flip a little switch, this cuts a lot, this leaves your hair a bit longer, this leaves your hair very short. I would use it just about halfway. You don't want it too short, you also don't want to pinch your skin and make your skin all red. You do that maybe 3 times, 4 times a month on your arm if you're hairy. I'm a really hairy person, so I have to do that. 3 times, 4 times a month, and you're pretty much clean with that effect. Also, if you have an electric razor like that, for the most part, they come with a small trimmer. This comes right up here, and instead of going all the way down to the wood with this leaves a bit of fun to work with, and it gives the same effect as the trimmer. It goes a bit shorter, I'm not going to lie. It goes a bit shorter, but still very, very useful. Okay, so let's go over the steps. When you're preparing this on your arm, you want to have the area nice and clean, shaved. I'm not shaved. I'm not going to shave. I haven't done this trick in a while. I'm in school right now, 7 days a week. I haven't had time to do much performing these days. But you're going to draw a rectangle a little bit thicker than the Sharpie width. Okay, just enough so you can draw a card on there, or sorry, a pip on there, and the name of a card. Okay, it's all going to be hidden. So then, the card I'm going to force here, I'm going to use 2 cards, one black and one red. So my red one is going to be the 4 of diamonds, and my black one is going to be the ace of spades. Okay? So you get out your red Sharpie, you want to draw it toward them, so I'm going to have to do this upside down, which isn't that hard because it's only a diamond. Color it in, and a 4. I'm just going to have to draw this in the air real quick. Okay? Very easy thing. Okay, now we're going to get the glue out, and you're going to have to, I'm just going to roll my sleeve up a bit more so I don't get the shirt all messy. Take this off as well. So you're going to get out a little bit of this glue, dab it on your finger. Actually, you know what? This glue has completely dried out. I haven't used this in a while, and I don't have any new stuff. But this is simply an explanation. I don't really have to do the whole thing for you. But you take some on your finger, and you smear it just in that little square right there. And because the Sharpie's nice and dry, it's not going to go anywhere. But don't be too rough with it because the glue is chemical, and it may smear in a fashion you don't really like too well. Let me put my glasses back on while I'm not in the camera here. Now, with the cement, it needs to dry a little bit before you stick it together. The good thing, the principles behind rubber cement is you take one side, you rub it with the glue, take the other side, rub it with the glue, let them dry for a little bit, 10 to 30 seconds, and then stick them together. That'll never come apart. If you take something, take two pieces, like two halves of a card, and you wet one and leave the other one dry, and then put it together, you can slowly just peel that apart. You know, it just doesn't work as well as putting it on both sides and letting it dry for a little while and then sticking it together. So if you don't feel like carrying this around with you the whole time, there are things you can get at the pharmacy called pill fobs, and they go on your keychain. Really good thing to have. You just dip your little finger in there and you can get it done. It's all good. Also, you can get lip balm containers. Wind the lip balm. I'll show you right here. Wind the lip balm until it comes all the way out. Break it off, clean it out, and you've got yourself a great little container which you could use over and over and over again. Well, maybe over again about 4 or 5 times. After that, the chemicals from the glue it just makes it a little bit nasty. Also, you can get something called a paint tube from any paint store. It's a little clear tube. I don't have one with me, but you can get them from any paint store. Really good thing to have. Nice thin tube you can stick in your pocket, and no one's ever the wiser. You can put it in your magic case, and it's airtight. It's sealed because it's mainly supposed to carry paint in it, so you don't have to worry about it coming out in your pocket or anything like that. So once it's smeared on there and you've let it sit for about 10 to 30 seconds, you can either grab the skin, pinch it over slowly, but the best way to do it, in my opinion, is take a number 19 elastic band from any Staples. I like Staples for my elastic bands. These would last you a lifetime. Just keep them in the bag until you're ready to use them. To put about 4 or 5 around your wrist, and number 19 is the best for coin, elastic band tricks, any sort of elastic band tricks. They are the ones to use. Number 19 and number 6, get a bag of number 19 and number 16, because number 16 comes in handy for other effects later. But you put the elastic band there, and then you can fold the skin over a lot more accurately. Once it's all folded over, you cut the elastic band and you pull it through the little hole that's left in between there, and you're pretty much set up. You're ready to go. So I'm going to see you guys in volume 2. I'm going to post them one after the other, so you don't have to worry. But this one's already gone about 13 minutes. My throat is dry. I need a drink. I gotta slow down. I can't talk all this time. It's too much talking. But this is so far what we got, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. So go get some rubber cement, go get yourself a Sharpie marker, and I'll see you in a bit. Give it a try.